Good morning. Welcome to Tuesday. I woke up quite early this morning because I dyed my hair yesterday night for the whole night with henna, and basically I had my whole hair covered in like aluminium foil and towels, and it's just like the least practical thing to sleep on. So I woke up super early to wash it off, and yeah, I just didn't go back to sleep. So I've had coffee already and I'm about to have a second one. It is 10:23 right now, and yeah, I just finished a pattern, actually a sample that I cast on yesterday. So I'm really excited about that. I just blocked it, so it's blocking on my windowsill. And yeah, I haven't opened up my planner yet, so I don't know what else I have to do today. A billion of things for sure, but I'm just not sure where to start exactly. So I'm gonna make coffee and then check it out. Oh, and I went to the thrift store. I went to the thrift store on Sunday, and I found quite a few things, including that little jumper. I don't know if you can see it back. I haven't closed it, but I found quite a few interesting things. And I know that a lot of you have asked about like the clothes I wear, where I shop and everything. And I will say that like maybe 80% of my closet comes from the thrift store. And that's because there's a lot of them here in Riga, so why not buy my clothes there? So I'm just going to try to do two things at the same time. I'm going to try to show you like my most recent acquisitions, if that's of any interest to you. So I found this little thing here with a very geometric pattern, and it's like a little kimono slash throw type of thing. So there's that, and I also found this little dress that I think is gonna look like quite nicely in the fall with maybe that top or another blouse. It's quite long, so I'm thinking of wearing it with tights and some like boots or some little shoes. And for that I paid €8, if you can see. So that was full price, and you know, most of the time they have like really good deals, like 50% off or something, so I can manage to get like really cheap clothes in, you know, really good quality for almost nothing. it's not a little bit later in the day. It's 3:40 and I just woke up. I took a little power nap because I started working super early this morning, and as I have said, I didn't have the best night's sleep, so I just took a little nap. And yeah, it's gonna start to rain really soon, so I'm gonna try to go out and reach a coffee shop before the rain starts pouring. I started working on the little swatch, but I haven't made that much progress. I did just a couple of repeats on that, so I will be working on that tonight. And I have quite a bit of computer work to do. I have to check the second draft of one sweater pattern that will come out in October, so I have to check that out. I'm gonna write the pattern or the pattern for the sample that I finished today. I have email work to do, so I'm gonna be working on site for a couple of hours and then some swatching back home tonight. So I'm gonna take you along with me, and I thought that was rain. I'm gonna take you along with me and try to show you around if I'm not too shy with the camera outside. We will see. My phone is dead and I don't know where I've put the charging cable, so I'm gonna go to the coffee shop without my phone. Yeah, let's go. Keys. I'm now back home. It's 7:45 and we haven't had dinner yet, which never happens actually, because we usually have our dinner between 6 p.m. and 6:30. So yeah, it's a little bit late and I've only had salad for lunch, so I'm a little bit hungry right now. So yeah, it was pouring rain when I actually went outside, and I had to wait a little bit because I didn't have any umbrella or a raincoat, so I would have been completely soaked. Yeah, so I waited a bit and then I went to the coffee shop and worked a little bit there. So yeah, I'm back home right now and I'm watching Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, and I'm working on the little swatch that I talked about earlier, and I finished like the main section, so I don't know if I'm going to knit another section or not, just to see how the pattern rows and then bind off and then work on swatch number 2. I might do that. And yeah, I have a little bit of a headache. I mentioned in the previous vlog that when I tend to spend too much time in front of the computer and I don't drink enough water, even when I have my glasses on, I'm prone to getting headaches. So I'm just going to try to take it easy for the rest of the evening. welcome to Thursday. I think that yesterday I said that it was Tuesday, but it was actually Wednesday. I'm really bad with dates. So this morning I worked a little bit more on the swatch that I studied yesterday, and that just doesn't work. I'm not happy with the stitch pattern. What I had in my head didn't really translate well with the knitting, so I'm gonna try something else. This is part of the process. It happens very often, unfortunately, and it's just a matter of you know, taking decisions and trying out other things. So this is what I'm gonna do. I've also been kind of scheduling like my tasks for the upcoming month, because I have like quite a few patterns that are gonna come out this fall and this winter. And in order for this pattern to come out, there's obviously a lot of things to do, like tech editing, test knitting, photography, picture staking. There's just a lot of things involved, and it's kind of like if I don't put these things down on paper, it's just like here in my head I know what I have to do, but it's just overwhelming. So I feel like when I break down my ideas by month, by week, and then by day, I manage to do stuff. So I just took a couple of minutes this afternoon to do that, and I feel way less overwhelmed, which is the goal, because I'm not really productive when I feel overwhelmed and stressed, and anxiety starts to build up. So yeah, I think that that's something kind of obvious. A lot of people do that. This is why bullet journal exists. But sometimes, yeah, I just don't take the time necessarily to do that, and when I don't, anxiety comes back. So anyway, I'm going to show you the little part that I worked on yesterday and why it didn't work out. And after that, I'm gonna cast on, or I'm gonna start swatching for the next idea, and if that works, fingers crossed, I'm gonna move on to swatch number 2. So yeah, the creating process sometimes takes quite a bit of time. Sometimes the idea just is right there, and it's going to work, and sometimes it just doesn't happen. So it's fine. It's just learning. I don't know, like learning to accept it, that sometimes it's just not meant to be, I guess. So this is swatch number 1, and I really like the little wavy thing here, so I might keep that for like another design, but it's just, I don't know, I'm just not into that. So I started with like a couple of stitch repeats, so then I tried like even more repeats, and I'm still not happy with it. So I think like at this point I just have to embrace the fact that it's not gonna work for my taste. At least I discovered something, like a part of the pattern that I liked and that I will be able to use for like maybe try to use it on another pattern. So that is totally fine. And yeah, it's just not what I had imagined, basically. So I'm going to abandon the idea at the moment and try some other things. So I worked a little bit more on the swatch number 2, and I kind of was a little bit frustrated with myself because I didn't start swatching with the yarn that I used for the first swatch. I used another yarn which is a sport weight, and it is not for the pattern. So I thought that I would use fingering weight for that specific pattern, but I started to swatch with sport. So I kind of was a little bit frustrated with myself because I thought that I would have to swatch like the same sample with a fingering weight in order to calculate my gauge. But I think that I'm actually going to do the sample in a sport weight yarn because there's a dyer that I've been admiring for years, and she has a really interesting yarn base that is spot weight, and I think that I'm just going to reach out to I'm just going to reach out to her and ask her if she would be interested in working together for this little collection that should come out at the end of the year. I've been working with 2 amazing natural dyers so far, and I have like 1 piece that is ready for the collection, and I still have two patterns to finish. So I need to, as I have said, swatch for these pieces, and I'm really excited to see the full collection come together. Good morning, welcome to Friday. I still can't believe that it's the end of the week already. I feel like I've just started vlogging and sharing, you know, the things that I have been working on. But when I actually look at my planner and all the tasks that I was supposed to do, there's not much left for this week, which is wonderful. So yeah, I feel good about that. That I'm on schedule with the things that I want to accomplish. Starting the day with quite a bit of coffee and some essential oils as well, just to start the day. The ones that I have been loving recently are lavender, eucalyptus, and lemon. I've been blending them together, and they kind of really help me in the morning to get started, and also this combo is very relaxing, so I use it at night as well. So I gave up with the swatch that I talked about yesterday, and I cast on for a new one, and I actually finished it this morning, and I'm really pleased with how it turned out. I have to block it and see how the fabric is going to behave after blocking, and if the gauge is going to change a lot or not.
I grow these for the seed pods. They are just so stunning.
It was a little bit early, but I was really hungry, so I decided to start making lunch at 11:45, and I actually started eating at 12. So as I was making lunch, I was cutting some cucumbers that we got at the market at the beginning of the week. On Monday we went to the market, to the night market. No. Prends-en une boîte.
klāt vienu un vienu.
I decided to watch one of my favorite channels, which is called Lavender and Leeks. Katie has her allotment garden in the UK. Her life is split between England and Wales, so she goes farming in Wales as well. So she recently started showing us her life there and her life on the farm, and it is fascinating. I've been following her for a couple of years now, and she's a joy to watch. So if you're into gardening, farming, this type of stuff, I would highly recommend you to check her out. She is a very sweet lady. I just wanted to let you know that I've been recording footage pretty much every day this week, Monday included, but I had to kind of delete the footage because I forgot, or I deleted by accident like the first segment, and then nothing made sense. So I included some bits of Monday into 2 days footage, and that will make sense when you will, I mean, you've seen that footage already. That should make sense already. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to say that why am I feeling like this? I have been enjoying incorporating you in my days and showing you some of the stuff that I have been working on, and yeah, I just hope that I'm gonna be able to keep pushing like this and like keep showing you behind the scenes. It's a lot of fun to take the time to do that. I just think that the time is passing so quickly, and that, you know, as I have said at the beginning of the video, I can't believe that today is Friday, and I can't believe that we are in August already, because I remember the beginning of the year when I had my planner on my lap and I was planning for the following month, and now it's like obviously like more than half of the year is gone already, and we are right, I mean, fall is right around the corner, and that is the season that I'm looking forward the most, and that's the season that I have been working so hard for over the past couple of months. So it's just like time is flying by, and I just feel like if I don't capture like simple moments of my day, I'm not gonna have anything to look back on. I mean, I have my memories obviously, but memories tend to fade really quickly, and we don't necessarily remember the simple moments of the day. So I think that these little vlogs are for you and for me. They are for you to hopefully enjoy, and for me, for my fading memory.